Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to be going over with you guys some optional but, you know, obviously necessary materials that I will be going through for this course. Now these are just optional. I'm also still going to be doing watercolor for the main, but anyways, I could change my mind and just be like, okay, well, I'm just going to do a lot of pieces with these because I feel like a lot of people who can't afford watercolor, oops, spoiler, who can't afford watercolor, can just use color pencils, and I feel like that's a good addition to the materials list. So get these if you want. You don't have to. You can just stick with paper and pencil if you still don't have any. And as you can see, I have Crayola here. I know in the previous video I said no Crayola whatsoever, but I changed my mind because I know that a lot of people like who are more budget friendly want to have this, and it's actually pretty good because I tested it out. So go ahead and get these if you are more budget friendly. In other materials, I have the 72 color pencils for the Prismacolor and the 24 set, in case if you want to get high quality pencils but don't have enough money for the 72. So I actually found a 150 or 105 color pencils for the Prismacolor, and I was like so tempted to get it, but I ended up choosing just the 72 because I know that that is more budget friendly for those who want a more high quality feel. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna just go ahead and show you what the results of this of working with these color pencils look like. So here, as you can see, is the tests that I did. So I'm gonna go one by one. Here is the 72 color pencil, 72 pencil version. As you can see, really nice with texture and feel in general. When I colored with these, they feel very buttery and very nice, and the colors blended very well too. And another thing is that it's also worth the buy because you have a lot of colors to work off of. Let me go ahead and zoom out and just show you guys what it looks like on the inside. So this is the range of colors that you will get once you get the 72 set, the 72 color pencil set. We have the nice, yellows and variety of blues and purples and a variety of color scale, not value scale, which is their black and whites. And here we have a very nice selection of nice peach colors, some nice darker skin tone colors, some nice greens and blues. And the texture and the color mixing was very nice when I tried this out. What I do when it comes to color pencils is I go very light first and just layer my colors on top so it doesn't look too out of place. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom in here. So as you can see, my color application is very light, just because it's very delicate. I don't want to put any harsh colors. So let me go ahead and show you what I mean by that. Let's see here. Oops. Go ahead and take this set out first. So if I'm going for more of a peachy tone, this is our lighter peach. The good thing about this lighter peach tone is that it's, obviously lighter, and you don't have to go too dark or press too light for this. So I had to press very lightly for this. Let me go ahead and just show you. Very light, because I want to layer my colors on top. I want to add more colors on top that feel very nice. However, if I go really dark, I may not have the flexibility to do that. So imagine if I had this over the whole thing, I wouldn't be able to put darker tones as I want to. So a lot of the color pencil technique is just layering, and the same goes with watercolor. But anyways, let me go ahead and show you guys what it looks like when it's all blended together. So let me go ahead and take this peach tone again and just kind of color in really nicely here. So here's our peach set. Now I'm going to go for a more lighter pink tone and just see how that blends well. So I'm going to press lightly as well so it can blend nicely. So as you can see, it's not very harsh in terms of mixing unless you press really hard, which is nice. So it has a nice gradation. Let me go for a more darker tone and go on top of the pink. If I go very light, it blends even better. So I would say get this for a very high quality look. If you want high quality pencils but don't want to spend all that money, that's fine. I chose a 24 set. So let me go ahead and put this all away and then just get to the other parts. So what I just showed you earlier was a 72 set, 72 Prismacolor set. Here is our Prismacolor set for 24 set here. 24 color pencils. Now, if you're gonna buy these at Hobby Lobby or the like, just make sure that it's not called very thin. It's just colored pencils, because very thin is for detailing, and you don't want to make that mistake. So let me go ahead and move my camera so I can see this. Let me go ahead and make this more straight. So as you can see, you know, it's still high quality, still very, very nice. However, not as much color, or not as much variety in the color. So I only had to work with like 2 or 3 tones. Whereas with this one, I got to work with multiple kinds of reds and pinks and all that stuff. So if you want to get this, you can still do it, you know, just make sure that you can understand how to mix with different colors and know how to press lightly on some other things. So here, same thing, we have 2 sets. This is a set of 24. As you can see here, this is peach, I think. Yes, this is peach. My other set, the 72, had a color called lighter peach, which is easier to work with when it comes to skin tone. With this one, this is a very powerful color. If you press really, even if you just press a little bit, it comes out very, very harsh. So when it comes to, once again, colored pencils, just be careful with pressing too hard, because that creates a very kind of like an uneven or a very harsh tone. Now, I could probably use some white, and I actually want to test it out here. So let me go ahead and take that peach again and see what I can do, because I do want to use these at full potential, but I also don't want to press too hard in some cases. So let's go ahead and take our peach and our white. Let's see how that looks. So I'm going to press hard for this, and as you can see, very, very harsh. I'm pressing hard here. I'm going to go for a more lighter tone, so I'm going to press lighter. And then I'm going to blend this with the white. You know, it kind of softens it a bit, but I wouldn't go and do this and, you know, do that all the time. Let's try the white with the lighter peach. Not too bad, it just kind of more blended the pencil more. So I wouldn't really use white unless I felt like it. So just, I would say just at default, press lightly and just layer on top of the colors. But so far, you know, this is a good option for those who want high quality pencils but don't have the money for a 72 set or a 105 set. And this costed about 35 bucks at Hobby Lobby. This one costed about, I think, about 100 or so bucks. But it's a good investment if you have the money. Now, this is the part where I get really, you know, pretty impressed. This is the Crayola. I know I bashed Crayola just in the previous video, but it was actually really, really nice. It worked really, really nice. And this was a 50 set of 50. Yikes, sorry about the noise. I've knocked over some stuff. So this is the Crayola 50 set. And here are the colors at the back. You know, nice variety actually. You have your peach, you have for skin tone, you have darker skin tones like down here, mahogany, brown, dark brown, top. You know, actually, Crayola is doing pretty well. As you can see, it works great. Sorry, Crayola. But yeah, the only difference with Crayola and all the Prismacolors is that this has a kind of a grainy texture, which you might not want necessarily. You have to probably go over and over just to get rid of that grainy texture. But once again, I just layered the same way as I did the other color pencils, and it worked great. So that is another kind of alternative for those people who want to be budget friendly. So yes, it's possible to make Crayola look really good. I'll just teach you guys how to do that step by step. But anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. Let me know what you guys think. I hope that this was good for you guys to explore different kinds of pencils and everything and materials. And yeah, feel free to get these. It's optional, but I will be using this for those who want to do color pencils. So anyways, that's it for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.